stand strong in God's armor. Silas was a boy with a big heart, but sometimes his heart felt a little bit heavy. On days like today, the world felt too loud, and a tiny voice in his head whispered, "You aren't brave enough for this." Silas sat under the giant oak tree, watching the butterflies and wishing he felt as light as their colorful wings. His older sister, Ilara, came to sit beside him on the grass. She knew all about the invisible battles that happen inside a person's mind. "Our fight isn't with fists or foes, Silas," she said with a warm smile. "It's the battles in the heart that try to make us feel small. But did you know God gives you special armor to wear every single day?" "First," Ilara said, "you tighten the belt of truth." Silas closed his eyes and imagined a shimmering, golden belt snapping into place around his waist. This belt reminded him of the most important truth, that he is loved and never alone. When the whispery lies told him he wasn't good enough, the belt of truth held him steady and strong. Next came the breastplate of righteousness. It glowed like a polished silver mirror over Silas's chest. "This protects your heart," Ilara explained. When Silas felt an unkind thought wanting to jump out, or when his feelings were hurt, the breastplate acted like a shield for his soul, reminding him to choose kindness and keep his heart bright. Then, Silas looked down at his feet. Ilara helped him imagine the shoes of peace. They weren't heavy boots, but light, sturdy shoes that made him want to run towards someone who needed a friend. "With these," Ilara whispered, "you can walk through any scary place and bring a little bit of calm with you." Suddenly, a what-if thought flew at Silas like a tiny, prickly arrow. "What if I fail?" But Silas raised his arm, and a great shield of faith appeared in his hand. It sparkled with diamond-like light. The prickly arrow hit the shield and instantly turned into a shower of colorful, harmless confetti. "My faith stops the doubts," Silas cheered. To protect his mind from scary dreams or worried thoughts, Silas put on the helmet of salvation. It felt warm and light on his head, like a gentle, golden hug. It reminded him that his mind was a special place for beautiful stories, and that he was safe in God's care. Finally, Ilara showed him the sword of the Spirit. It wasn't a sword for hurting, but a sword made of glowing words from God's book. "When you speak what is good and true," Ilara said, "the darkness has to move out of the way." Silas practiced saying, "God is with me," and the air around them filled with a brilliant, comforting light. Later that afternoon, a shadow of fear tried to make Silas hide during a game. But Silas didn't run away. He stood firm in the middle of the playground, his invisible armor shimmering in the sunlight. He didn't need to use his fists, he just stood bright and calm. He was brave, because he knew exactly where his strength came from. Silas and Ilara walked home together as the stars began to twinkle in the purple sky. Silas felt stronger than he ever had before. So put on all God gives each day. His armor helps us choose His way. And when the day feels dark or long, you'll stand because His strength is strong.